Hi, my name is Jenny and I run Inferno Dance Group and Bin Beanies Limited, and today I'm here to take you through a chair-based movement session. So first of all, what you will need is a nice sturdy and solid chair. We want one preferably without armrests so we don't bang our elbows. We want our knees to be able to be at a 90-degree angle and our feet to reach the floor nice and flat and comfortably. We want to make sure that we've got nice loose and cool clothing on and non-restrictive so that we can move nice and freely. So let's begin. So to start, we're going to begin with a nice warm-up. So I'm going to walk you through what we're going to do step by step, and then we're going to add in some music to make it a bit more fun. So all of these movements you want to take within your range of movement. So when we're turning our heads or we're stretching our arms, you do them to what makes you feel comfortable and stay within your comfortable range of movement. So to start our warm-up, we're going to start with some heel raises. So you're going to place your hands on your knees and we're going to lift our heels up off the floor and gently back down. So we want to keep our ankles and our legs all in a nice straight line, and we're going to lift up and down to the music. So you can take your feet up a tiny bit off the floor or all the way up. Again, just go within your range of movement. From there, we're going to move on and do some head rolls. So we're going to turn our head towards one side and then back to the centre. So how far can you manage to comfortably take your head across? And all the way back to centre. We're then going to look up to the sky. Now we don't need to crank our necks all the way back. We're just looking a little bit up towards the sky, back to centre, and then down towards our knees and back to centre again. From here, we're going to go into some shoulder wiggles. So we're going to use these shoulders to come up towards our ears. So again, go within your range of movement. We're just going to do one shoulder and then the other, continuing to keep your hands on your lap. From there, we're going to bring our chin towards our chest. So we're going to bring our chin towards our chest and then we're going to roll our body down forward. So again, go within your range of movement. So we're going to head towards the chest, roll down the upper back, down the lower back, and then gently and slowly back up again. Well done, everyone. So from here, we're going to extend our feet out in front of us. So continuing to hold our hands on our lap, we're going to gently stretch our leg out in front. So again, you can just take these a tiny little tap out in front, or you can extend your leg fully. From there, we're going to bring in our sunshine arms. So our warm-up is all about bringing some sunshine into our lives. So we're going to bring some big stretched fingers, sunshines over the side, and the same on this side. Bringing them all the way back to land on our lap again. We're just going to do one hand at a time. So first of all, we're going to do hands and arms separately, but by the end of our warm-up, we're going to try to bring both in together. If you find that too much, you can just stick with one or the other. Well done. Okay, from here we're going to take both our hands and we're going to shoot them up to the sky. Unfortunately, it is Shetland and the rain has come, so we're going to twinkle our rain sprinkles all the way down towards our lap and back on again. And then again, we're going to shoot those arms up as long and tall as we can manage, and then twinkle that rain all the way back down to our lap again. But as I said, it is Shetland, so the sun will come back. So this time we're going to use opposite arm to leg and do those feet extensions and arm sunshines like we did a second ago. So we're going to do both at the same time, the opposite arm to leg. And again, you can take those just a tiny tap if you want to, or a long extension. And the same with these ones. You can just do tiny little ones, or you can bring them big and sunny. Let's try it with the music. starting with the heel raises. And that head to the side, to the centre, side, centre. Let's look up. Centre, to the floor. Let's get those sunny wiggles. Ready to roll that body, chin to chest, rolling down, and slowly back up. And let's get those legs. Remembering we can take it just a little tiny step out, or we can extend. Let's get hands. Big sunny sunshines. And big stretch to the sky. Little wiggles of that rain all the way down. One more time. Ready for both? Big sun. Well done. Last one. And in. Well done, everybody. Okay, for our next one, I want you to imagine you have your top hat and your glitzy tailcoat or your glitzy dress on, and we are going to use our top hat to do a bit of glitz and glam in our next routine. So we're going to use our hat quite a lot within this one. So we're going to imagine that we're holding on to the brim of our hat. We're going to stretch it out to show everybody in front of us, and then bring it all the way up and over and down onto our heads. Once we've got it there, we're going to continue to hold our hats, and we're going to tilt our bodies and our heads from side to side, always centering after each tilt. If you find this too much with your hands on your hat, you can bring them down next to your lap and just tilt your body and your head. So we're going to go from side to side, and then we're going to take our hat back off again. We're going to bring our steps back in, and we're going to bring our top hat to the top of the mountain, and then we're going to bring it all the way back down to our lap. From here, we're going to show everybody like we're on the stage showing off our top hat, like it's got an extra sparkle for everyone to see. We're going to push it out on a diagonal and let everybody check it out and bring it back to our chest. And then we're going to go back out and all the way around and bring our top hat back to our chest again. We're then going to repeat what we did at the beginning. So we're going to bring in that steps, and we're going to push our top hat out in front, all the way up tall, and then slowly down onto our heads. So again, you can continue to hold your hat as we do our side to side, or if you're finding that too much on the arms, you can bring the arms down by your lap. And we're going to go side to side. And then once again, take that hat back off again with some nice steps. Now if you find the steps and the hat too much all at once, then you can just do one or the other. Bring in your hat all the way back onto your lap. From here we're going to do a nice extension with our legs out on a diagonal. Now again, you can do just a little step, or you can extend your leg fully. And we're going to just imagine we're going out on the diagonal corners, so across to the corners of your room. Stepping it out. So just the legs to begin with. And if you find that hard enough, then you can stay there just with the legs. Or you can use your top hat to do a little bit of showmanship too. So we're going to glitz out our hats to each side. Let everybody check out how cool we are with our glitzy hats. Well done, everybody. And from there we're going to go back to the beginning again. So bringing in that step, one foot and then the other, extending those arms out, big top hats, all the way up to the sky, all the way down onto our heads, And once again, deciding where you would like your hands as we come from side to side. And then bringing that hat all the way back up to finish with it on our lap. Well done. Shall we try it with the music? Let's go. Okay, let's start with little taps of the feet. And let's go. Big stretch. Bringing that top hat all the way up high and all the way down. Onto your head. Here we go. Remembering you can place your hands on your lap if you find it too much to keep them here. Hat's coming off. Big steps. We're going to show our top glitz hat, everybody. The other way. Here we go again. All the way up. Down slowly onto the head. Ready? Here we go. And up again. Big stretch. Okay, ready for our legs? Go out to that diagonal. Here we go. Let's add in our glitzy hats. Okay, are we ready? We're going to take that hat all the way back up. Little side to side. Here we go, lifting it up, nice and slow, big stretch. Back onto your lap, finishing with a little tap. Well done, everybody. Okay, so for our next routine, we are going a little Spanish. So we're going to get lots of Spanish hands going in, so you can have a little practice with your wrists. We're going to use these in different variations as we go through. We're going to do some clapping as well. We're going to have our Spanish skirts ready to swish. So let's try it from the beginning. So we're going to start with a forward fold. So we're going to have our hands on our laps and we're going to use our shoulders to just gently bring us forward. Now you can go within your range of movement, so if you can't, you can only go a little bit and do a little shoulder, that's fine. Or if you can get your body down towards your knees, that's fabulous too. So you just go within the range of movement that is available to you. And all the way back up. So we're going to repeat that a couple of times. And then we're going to stretch one arm all the way up next to our ear. So we don't want it all the way out here, we want it to come in as close to our ear as we can. And then stretch the other one out to the other side. And we're going to bring in those Spanish hands like we were talking about at the beginning. So nice circles from the wrists. And we're going to bring our hands back to our lap and we're going to go the opposite way. So the hands straight up next to our ear again and the other one out to the side. And we're going to bring that Spanish curls with the wrists back in. Once we've completed that, we're going to bring our hands back down onto our lap again and we're going to repeat that whole sequence. So we're going to bring our bodies all the way down towards our knees and then all the way back up again. And we're going to repeat that and then back into the arms. So 1 and 2 and circles, and then the same on the other side, 1 and 2 and circles. So once we finish there, we're going to bring our hands onto our lap. We're going to do a little step with our feet. So we're going to step one out and then the other one out. So you can go with that as far or as close as possible for you. And then you're going to bring those feet back in again and we're going to do a little Spanish clap. Double clap. So we're going out, out, in, double clap. Out, out, in, clap, clap. Well done. From there, we're going to bring our skirts in. So we're going to bring our arms around like we're rolling our Spanish skirts. We're going to roll and place, roll and place. So imagine you're drawing 2 circles at each side of your legs. Imagine you have your Spanish skirt like you're swishing all the way around. Whoosh, whoosh, and all the way back. Once we've completed there, we're going to open our hands up like we're taking hold of our Spanish skirts, and we're going to turn our palms from one way to the other like we're swishing our skirts forwards and backwards. Well done. And then from there we're going to bring the hands back on and we're going to do a little swish again. So little circles each side of our bodies, swishing our skirts as we go. We're going to then have a little bit of piano time. So we're going to bring our fingers up onto our knees like we're playing the piano, and you can just do the hands if you want, or if you feel you can manage, then we can bring in these feet too. So a little bit of heel raises like we did in our warm-up. So we're going to do some piano movements just like this. Well done, excellent. From there, we're going to take our hands flat again and we're going to bring one to the bottom and we're going to roll that Spanish roll all the way up till our back of our hand is facing in, palm of the hand facing out. Then we're going to do the same on the other side, rolling it up to stop, and then we're going to roll them back down all the way to the bottom. And we're coming in back to that first step with our clap, step, step, in, clap, clap, step, step, in, clap, clap. Well done. And we're going to finish bringing our arms up around and a big flick for our Spanish.